Uh, Today I'm explaining you the concept of navy bias. Navy bias is a method that we can use for supervised learning algorithm in a machine learning. There are many other algorithms and theorems that we can use for a supervised learning, but navy bias is a one of the best classifier that we can use for the supervised. So today I'm explaining the Navy-Bayes Gaussian Navy-Bayes theorem to work on a supervised. So that first thing is that the Navy-Bayes is based on Bayes theorem that state the following relationship given class variable, there are two variables always is the x and y, and we have to find the relationship between that. The most of the time it work in a likelihood that we can have to find, like the Gaussian navy bias is implement for classification, the that we can find the likelihood is the parameter that we can estimate that one parameter is how much likelihood to another parameter. So now first concept is what is classifier. A classifier is a machine learning model that is used to determine different objects based on certain features. Like features should be anything, like we have to predict the weather. So to predicting the weather, the factor should be the wind, the blow, and the temperature, etc. So the main principle for the Gaussian navy-Bayes classifier is a probabilistic. It's a probabilistic machine learning model that we can find the probability that it will be happen or not. So where we have to find the probability, we can use the navy-Bayes theorem. So the navy-Bayes theorem is in by default built in a SQL learner. So first we can import a data set is a load arise, that is the predefined data set in SQL learner, and SQL learner model selection is import train test split, and SQL learn navy bias import Gaussian NB that I can explain you today. Now we have taken two variable x and y that I'm explain you. It relate the likelihood and load our data set, return x and y is a true. Now x train x test, y train y test, because when we have to predict something we have a two data set, one is train data set and one is